What's up, Internet? It is your boy, Eric Banholtz, back again with another awesome episode from Urban Beardsman. Hope all's going well on the other side of the Internet. Actually, this isn't another episode. This is the premiere episode for this brand new YouTube channel, Urban Beardsman. And I figured what better way to get this channel started than to define what exactly is an urban beardsman. And to do that, I got to give you a little bit of story on my history of growing my beard out and what it's like. See, first of all, I've had a career in sales and graphic design and financial advising. I've always been kind of like an office worker. And when I grew my beard out for the first time, I got a lot of comments like ZZ Top and Grizzly Adams, and then later Duck Dynasty, and you guys have all gotten those as well. But I never really identified with any of these groups. I never considered myself a rocker. I was never a biker. I'm not an outdoors man. I'm not really a handyman. I'm definitely like your typical kind of professional guy. So what happened is I went to an event and noticed there are other dudes out there with beards who didn't really fit the profile. So that was when I kind of came up with the idea urban beardsman. Now, an urban beardsman is pretty much just an ordinary dude with a beard. They're involved in their community, they have wife, kids, families, they're in college, they're studying. But probably the one difference is that they really like to focus on their style and their grooming and taking care of themselves. They're kind of cognizant as all the looks go and their style goes and their beard goes and their image goes. So they're just kind of like a modern man or urban man with a beard. It's pretty simple as that. So I get a lot of, an urban beardsman, isn't that just a hipster? And I'm like, oh my God, if you're talking about a hipster from the negative standpoint, the irony, no, we're not growing our beards out to be ironic. Many of us have had our beards for years, or we've wanted facial hair for years. So it doesn't matter how long you've had your beard, but just deep down inside, you just consider yourself a beardsman. There's no one-upmanship when it comes to growing a beard. So the hipster, the irony, these aren't ironic beards. We're not dressing for irony. We're not doing any of that gizmos. But a lot of the things that are kind of positive with hipsters, they do overlap. A lot of urban beardsmen like coffee and craft brew and, going out to eat at fancy restaurants, or not necessarily fancy restaurants, but just unique and locally sourced foods. And, they're cognizant of what they're putting into their mouth and eating and their diet. Those are a lot of attributes that I kind of relate with hipsters. Hipsters are kind of in the know, they're passionate, they're trying to discover new things. So I think that positive attribute of hipsters overlap with urban beardsmen. But urban beardsman's a pretty big tent, it includes a lot of different people. So on this channel, we're going to talk a lot about style and image and, shoes and accessories and how-tos and all that good stuff. And I wanted to say there is no one urban beardsman style. There's not one typical image. So there's going to be a lot of variations on things that I'm looking to show you. And really the most important thing about being an urban beardsman is having purposeful style. So you make decisions that you know what you're doing. So we're going to show you things like, how to buy raw denim, what is a heritage boot, how to wear clothes that fit, how to tie a bow tie, the basics like that, how to pick out a suit, what kind of materials to look for. And I'm also probably going to get propositioned by companies to review their products. So here's the deal with that. I'm not afraid of taking money from people out there who want to pay me to review their products. But I'm going to withhold all the junk that I'm going to get. So this junk, I'm just not going to bring it to the channel. It's only going to be things that I really feel are worthwhile to our audience. And then from there, I'll let you know if I'm getting paid for it, or if I got free products, or if it's just something that I personally buy. So that way you'll have full transparency on what's going on. So thank you guys for subscribing. I'm really excited to have you on the channel. I'm really excited to launch new videos. Please tell your friends, share it with everyone in the whole wide world, and let's grow this channel and let's show the world what it means to be an urban beardsman. As always, thanks for watching. Cheers, and beard on.